Man accuses us of breaking his car mirror. Hello, this is my first ever post about a story I just got to know from my mother. I'm not English by the way, sorry if my storytelling isn't very clean. So the year is 2008 and my family wants to move houses and we were checking on the house we live in ever since. I was around 5 years old. My mother parked our car in front of the house's fence onto the pavement. My mom, dad and younger brother went in the house leaving me and my older brother, who is already 18, in the car because I fell asleep. About 10 minutes after they went in, changing to my mom's perspective, my brother rushes in saying someone bumped into our car. Everyone goes outside to see what has happened and there is an angry man demanding to be paid for his car mirror. Apparently my brother opened the door just the moment the other car passed us in the opposing direction, causing its mirror to fall out. Until now, I haven't mentioned that it was December, and it was snowing heavily. Like a lot, and after a good 10 minutes my brother couldn't even see out of the car. So my dad wants to pay about $40 but then my mother stops him and asks the man, "What direction was he coming from?" "The opposing one." "Wait, then how did you hit our car which is 2/3 road parked on the pavement from the opposite lane?" And he goes on about that my brother opened the door, and if we won't pay, he will call the police. "Look," said my mom, "both cars got damaged. You could go and fix your mirror on your own, and I can go and fix this dent on the door on my own. But if you really want to call the police about this, go on then please." And so they went inside the house, leaving the man behind. Don't worry, I wasn't left in the car. Not 20 minutes pass by, and there's a knock on the door. And wonders of miracles, there's 2 policemen asking about a car incident. After they go outside again, and after my mom told her own statements again, the policers just slowly look at each other and then back to the man, who for some reason still doesn't think he's at the wrong side of this story, and again, asks to be paid for the damage. One of the policers then in a more and more serious tone starts to tell him, "Well sir, we can get you a crew here, close down both ends of the road, get all of this snow cleared from here, get a specialist measure down their car's door size, the road, and your car. And if it happens to be that you hit their wide open door while leaving your own lane with 10 damned centimeters, you're going to pay for everything." Back to kind voice, "So would you like to proceed?" By this time the man got just as white as the snow around him and said, "No, I don't think so." The policer then turned to my mom and asked, "Would you like to press charges?" "No, thank you." "So have both halves agreed that they're going to pay for their own damages?" Yes. Good. And so the man and the policers both left, and in the end, we bought ourselves a house. Thank you very much for reading. I hope my storytelling didn't get very unfollowable. Text messaging the scammers. I get at least 25 to 30 robocalls a day. I recently got a newer phone and while playing with it, I noticed it has a function that I can respond to an incoming call via a text message. The nice thing about that function is it stops the ringing immediately. At first, I was sending, "I'll call you later." Then I started sending, "I'm on my way." Then I saw that there's a custom option at the bottom, so on really annoying calls, the ones that call 3, 4 or 5 times in a row or multiple times a day, I send them, F off. I notice the scammers' robocalls come in bunches. I'll go 4 or 5 hours with none, then get 6 to 10 in less than an hour. Responding with a text message seems to have slowed the incoming calls by about 25 to 30%. I know that one of the things they're doing is checking to see if a number is active and answered. They're both more sophisticated than we'd like to believe and also not too bright. For example, I know many of the calls originate from the same group of people, and they work their info like any business would work its metrics. But also, they're quick to anger and blow their customer service charade, and they're also not very tech savvy. I'm sure I'll start getting more texts soon, but for now, I'll keep answering with a text message. I want to see if there's a decrease in incoming calls. I like to dream up creative ways to kill them off en masse. I bet if I ever got a chance to do that, I'd get away with a temporary insanity defense. Thanks for watching and don't forget to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Have a good one.